Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grigby's War in the West as we continue. So, we do have a number of issues to deal with, namely the Americans. Sorry, this would be, yeah, it is the Americans. Italian now? Right, well, the third PO, they're Polish, I believe. I'm not entirely sure which the IN means, or who they are. We have some British over here, of course, and then we have the Americans. Americans and British. A little bit of a mix. Yeah, gods, okay. Though, of course, we are in the air phase. So let's actually go and take a look at what we have in terms of operations over here. So we have reconnaissance. We've only a few flights of planes in it. There's 0 here, actually. I might as well remove that mission. Right, we'll scrap that mission. Ground attack. Nobody assigned here. Yeah, I've really sort of bled the planes from the area and I haven't really sent any further planes. Superiority, there's really nothing. I really do need to get some planes out over here because frankly we are suffering quite a lot. Right. Yeah, there's not many planes in Italy to begin with. The Lot Flotilla 2. I do have a number of BF-109Gs though. That's pretty decent. It's not a lot, but at least it might be something. But then again, is it even worthwhile having that many? Because frankly, they're going to be dealt with rather swiftly. But we'll see. We might be able to get some cover. I need some cover, really. That's what I have to have. Otherwise, we are boned. Okay, let's cancel these missions. Okay. Right. Italian Luftwaffe Command. Yeah, we've really just bled everything from it. It's difficult because I have 2 little forces, but I need to cover this area really. So Hex tag will be just over Rome. So we must have this aside. Okay, done. Confirm directive. Okay. That's a lot of different planes. Though, frankly, I need to deal with this before we can spare more air resources for the Italian front. And it's the case of there's just so very much in the air over here. It's difficult to deal with. We'll have to hold the front regardless. Right. Let's run some air reconnaissance over here then. Sorry, reconnaissance and aerial superiority would be quite nice to have. So we'll have the second loft flotilla, so a second air flotilla. Whoopsie. Staging base, okay. Where do we have a staging base? We'll have a staging base from over here, which is a nice large airport, airfield. There we go. Confirm. What planes do we have here? Right. These are actually signed, so confirm. Confirm air directive. Okay. Not you. There we go. Well, a little bit smaller than that. But again, these other planes aren't really available for this role. So we'll see how we get on. Okay, ground support. Sorry, ground attack. One hex. Yep, assign all air groups. Confirm. There we go. We'll go with high intensity. We need to like lay into them really. I think I might do that over here as well. So at the moment we only have superiority and reconnaissance. We do have ground support actually. That is true. Right, so we're going to remove these. We're going to go with the tactical bombers here. We'll assign a few to ground support. There we go, that's a few of them. But instead what we're going to do now is going to have the strategic bomber will be quite nice. I don't know, would I be able to... I could potentially target the actual port. That is true. That is true. Okay. So we'll go for a directive here then. Right. The port is It's been a long time since we took photos there. The port is a level 4, I believe, but it's 25% damaged. Oh, am I just reading this wrong? Port 2. Okay, either way, we'll bomb the infrastructure here. Actually, if I bomb that one and remove that one, although this one is the easiest to take out, so we'll go for a high-intensity bombing campaign here. We'll do it at night. Right. So those are only night fighters. These guys only go by... There we go, night. Confirm. And then what else we have we can throw into ground attack. On... We'll go here as well then. Okay. I will have the staging base as over here. Actually, there's nothing to assign. So we'll leave that as it is then. So that works fine for me. At least we'll get something going. Hopefully I can ramp up some damage on the actual port there. Now the Eastern Front. How are we doing in the East? Divisions required. That's good. We do have 2 spare. Which is good timing. So I can bring these guys out. Those in. Those in. Right, we'll get everything that we need and then take the ones out that we can. I mean, obviously they do need more time. But it's a balancing act. Okay. And I do need to keep my panzers really top-notch. Because if I lose the panzers, then well, I'm screwed. Right, so combat level is something that we do need to keep an eye on. I should be able to take quite a number of panzers off the front line. Still be able to hold. Right, not that many. Okay. But these ones are suffering. Though this one is decent condition, it's actually probably the best. Uh, 62. Yeah, very low amount of infantry as well, so the 13th does need to come out. Right, there we go. 5,000, goddamn. 17th as well. 2,000. Okay. Volks Grenadiers. Okay. Yeah, the security divisions are still lacking. But at least we have things in a semi-balance, well, semblance of control. We do have enough to hold them for the moment, or at least hold it as fluid. Okay. That works for me. In fact, let's see. Yeah. Not here. Where's the actual port? It's going to be here, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, there's nothing actually available. So we'll cancel that then. I'll at least leave it for now. So yeah, we'll commit this to our directives. So we'll set our egg directives here. And we'll execute said plans. Wow, there's a lot of combat. Yeah, that's a lot of combat. We are losing a lot of planes there to anti-air. Oh, they lost a number there. That's good to see. Right, some reconnaissance going, that's good. Right, at least we are getting in there. Okay. City was bombed. Ideally, I'd like to be able to damage the port. The more that we can damage the port, the better. As frankly, I need to reduce the amount of supplies that the Allies are getting. As otherwise, I won't ever be able to destroy those pockets. But this is the most air activity that we've really had for a very long time. Losing a few there. Oh, wow. I need to really bring jets into the action over here. If I can gain supremacy using jets, that'd be amazing. As, frankly, they can't help but commit bombers over to that area, or at least planes to that area. And if we can shoot them down over friendly territory, or at least, well, occupied territory, that's good. Yeah, we did take a few losses here. A bunch of operational losses, so we can see how it is for the Allies, actually. You do take a lot of operational losses. 95 were damaged, but 99 were lost, so not really great on our air power, really. At least the availability. Right, okay. So what we're going to do then is going to go over here, and we're going to assign some actual construction units so we can start to prepare. Seems I've gained quite a bit, actually. Oh, god damn. Oh, god. Where the hell has all this come from? Right, wow. Okay. That is a hell of a lot. I would like to see if I could get this to the front line, actually. Did I receive it as, like, some kind of reinforcement? Right, so we did gain the Volksgrenadiers, the Panzer Brigades, that's quite nice, the Italian Security Division, which I'm really quite interested in. Right, so you're over here then. Okay. Does Shift K work to show the garrison? No. That's the War in the East thing. Oh, no, it does. Unload. There we go. Okay. Right, frankly, if I can get things in here, I will do. I can't believe how much security... Well, how much support we actually have here. That's mental. But I'll take it all. I mean, these battalions will be great. The artillery as well. Seems like something... I don't know. I don't think I had this much in reserve before. This is strange. But I'll take it. These howitzers will be really, really bloody well welcome. Yeah, look at the amount of guns going up. Getting a crap loaded here. Right, anti-tank. These are going to be very important. I will go with heavy flag. 88, right. The heavy flag battalions will be great. Yeah, the amount of guns is really increasing. You can see why some of the American Corps headquarters do have huge amounts. Right, self-propelled artillery, heavy Jagdpanzers. Get those in there. God damn. Some Stugs. Or Stoogs. Rockets, sure. Yeah, we'll just massively increase that. Probably a bad thing. It's probably going to be one of those things where you can overburden it. But that really has just massively increased that. Okay. Locked. Move you here. Okay. I feel I could probably move it to there and have something as a reserve. The movement really has a huge impact. First SS. Okay. Right, we'll mobilize you. Right, they'll have to wait. Right, I'll spend the time in Dortmund. Or Dortmund. They're still on refit. How are we doing that in terms of vehicles? So let's go to units. Okay, so current supply. Alright, let's remove AA. Nation would be German. Unit size. Okay, cores. So the ones lacking are over in Italy, really. Other than that, we're not doing too terribly on the actual vehicles. So that's a good thing for the moment. Okay. I'll get some self-propelled artillery. And some heavy flak would be really good. Right, heavy flak. And then I might as well go with another. Yeah. And let's see, so what do we have in the heavy flags? We have, yeah, the 88mm are fantastic. They are definitely tank killers, and they will be bloody well useful to have. That is no problem. Okay. Let's assign some support over here, because frankly we need it. More infantry would be good. Gives us a few hundred extra men. And then the self-propelled. There we go. So at least that gives them some more combat ability. So that's fine. Let's make sure everybody has support units, because we frankly need everything at the front. Just anything I can get is good. Right, heavy flak is going to be incredibly important. It's the fact that it has the 88mm guns that are really goddamn useful. Yep, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, we're really lacking in terms of armored vehicles. That's a very big issue. Heavy Panzer Jaeger. I'll go with the Sturmstokes. Sturm. At least that brings the number up there. And yeah, you can see we do have the 88mm anti-tank guns. Those are fantastic. But this Panzer Division really is lacking. At least we can bring this one up with a little bit more strength. Alright, get those in there. Then we'll add some heavy flak. Things like this will really help us out in the long run. Especially heavy flak. I really feel that it's going to be very, very good to have. Right, let's get the Fortschum Jaeger. But I mean, we have a heavy Panzer battalion in there. I could probably do with having the heavy Panzer battalions assigned to the actual core headquarters. I'd like to see what these Oh, right, wow, so we have quite a lot in there, actually. Right. There's a lot assigned here. I like the fact that we can have really large amounts in the actual headquarters. That's quite cool. Fuck it, might as well put as much in as we can. Yeah, that is a huge amount of force. This might make us potentially able to resist any sort of push. Or at least more or less. Alright, move you over there just for security. Okay, let's take a look at our defensive positions. So the moment is 1-1-1-1. This one's at 3, so I can have that one move over there. There we go. There we go, so at least every position has somebody on it. Okay, over there. Fine. We do have these Panzer forces. What do we actually have in here then? So we do have some Jagdpanzer, sorry, and we do have some Panthers. These Panthers are really cool. Got to deal with this before anything else. Suppose we'll have to go through Austria. Or not. Oh, okay, never mind. Stuttgart. Yep, that works. Have you resigned? These Volksgrenadiers. The Volksgrenadiers, do I have them sent down here? It's one of those things, do I have this, these actual full divisions sent elsewhere? I kind of would love to send them to Normandy, but I feel that we do have to deal with this. If I can deal with this one and repulse it, then we'll have all of these reinforcements available for Normandy. Normandy is where we do have the vast majority of our forces right now, so yeah. Right, not much movement there. Okay. Oh, sweet. Off the train. Reassign. So at least we do have some extra infantry in that area right now, so that's fantastic news. Okay, you. Let's see. Wouldn't hurt to move up there. We'll do that. Off the train, reassigned. There we go. So at least we actually do have an infantry division now in that area. So at least that's something extra in terms of actual beef. Making sure that I've not missed anything. These forces are still being worked on. What are they? Oh, modular, that's interesting, okay. Let's see. So their table equipment is actually far from full. Holy shit, okay. Yeah, just keep working on them. I'd rather have them at some semi-balance of strength than practically nothing. At least for the moment when I can actually bear it. Right, we do have more Volks Grenadiers up here. I can't decide if I do want to take these troops off the border here. I really kind of do, but I worry about possible invasion. I mean, it might sound silly, but there is a possibility, because the AI is not dumb. It will see the opportunity to invade, and if they invade along the coast here, then I'm pretty much done. I can't hold that back. I can't hold back an infinite number of invasions. I can try to hold back as many as possible, but there's only so much that we can do right now. I was talking about falling back over here. I think I might do that. Let's see. We do have these fortified positions here, which are unready. So, okay, so do I just disband it? Potentially. I mean, I could always refill that position, but it's not good terrain. It's light woods, but that's not good enough. I could fall back here where we actually do have some defensive terrain. Right. Then again, I don't want to let them get the flank on Pescara. Right, either way, you're going to have to fall back. It looks as though we do have the river protecting us here, so that's good news. I mean, I should be able to... I don't know, I can't see if there's a river actually going all the way around. I'd imagine it probably does, as it seems to flow like that. So that's good news. I could pull back. I mean, we do lose a mountain, but I could save a lot of force by pulling back. We'll see how we get on then. Right. That's the 19th. We have the 19th here. And of course the 71st. Right, so we'll move the 71st just here. The 19th can reform as a division. Okay, there we go. Fall back. This position here. Okay, so we have abandoned that amazing position. It was such a good position. But at least we can secure this, and it reduces the amount of men that we need. Can I assign anything else to support right here? Apparently so. Okay, let's get some artillery going. I think it's the issue that we've not really had our forces set up the... Let's see, right, headquarters. HQs. Support level. Right, okay. Yeah, we had support level turned off then. Oh, that makes so much sense. That's why we've had all of that stockpiled. Right, so that should actually get meted out now, which is fantastic. Probably would have been able to hold a lot easier in different places had I known about that. These are the things that you need to learn. Okay. What weather are we seeing this turn? So at the moment the ground isn't exactly great for me. The air, there's a lot of low pressure over here. Right, next turn. Rain. Yeah, okay, so we can't really count on the weather to help us out next turn. Okay. Wow, that'd be a really insane move. Okay. I mean, this is a really good position, so what I'll do then is instead, these forces here, I will have them move via rail. over to here. Not quite the one I meant to move. Either way, it'll do. Okay, off the rails. Okay, you just reassign. Fuck's sake. LX. Could have just gone to that one. Okay, I believe you're like some kind of air headquarters, so we'll have to send you back next turn then. I don't know, we'll see, we'll see. I do have these forces, so what we'll do then is we'll come here, and we'll spread out. Or not. Fine then. Okay. So it seems like the Allies are pressing up here. So we do have the Lightwoods. That's a fantastic position. I need reconnaissance data, that's what I need. Right, so set, I don't know, do I set them static? I don't think I should really set them static. Probably would not be a wise idea. Okay. Oh, we should mobilize you. There we go. But then again, this is rough terrain. If I could occupy that rough terrain, that would be quite nice. But I'd rather do it in a one fluid movement than all separately. Right, I'm going to have you moved over here so you can be recombined with the rest of your division. Frankly, it's weird if you're not. Oh, God damn it. Right, stay there then. There we go. Right, I'd rather have them come out. Okay, we'll do that next turn then. Okay. Right, this headquarters is the Luftwaffe field headquarters. reserve. Yep, that works. So we do, of course, need to get some reinforcements over to this area. Easier said than done. Right. Oh, so you actually have some rather elite troops assigned to you. Right, set them static. Okay, that might have screwed me. Let's not do that again. Right, have you moved over here? That should be enough at the moment. Right, set them static. That means I've regained some trucks. Okay. Yep, that looks good to me. It's not too much I can do down here. Other than really just hope that we can hold on. Well, at least we have got some extra forces into these areas here. Yep. Eastern Front still okay for the moment. So, let's go up ahead then. Actually, how are they doing in terms of supply? Experience is rather low, but our experience is growing for our troops. Supplies, obviously quite bad. Oh god, right, yes. I almost forgot. Right, yeah. Can't seem to select the headquarters for some reason. Why is that? Right. So I could do it at night. Let's bring them some supplies over here. No, I can't seem to select any of them. What is this BS? Unless it just drops for all the units in... It must be how it's done then. Okay. Right, we'll do multiple missions here then. I'll do just the one. Only 12 tons. 11 tons. 22 tons. 11 tons. 4. 3. Okay. Yep, launch. Crash landing. Select all. Whoa. That's a huge amount. That may be due to the presence of the HQ being nearby. Or a airfield. Oh. Okay. Right, that is correct. When you actually have an airfield, you... Right, wow, just look at the fact that our offensive power there just went up dramatically. Right. Okay. So we need to make use of that. If I was able to push them back so I could actually have another airfield, can I start constructing an airfield somewhere else? Let's see. Send low. Right, start building an airbase. Right, so start building airbase here. So we'll have this priority 4. Assign. I can get some extra flak here if possible. Ah, these are already signed. These are signed, okay. Right, so then if I can get the airbase built there, then we'll be able to drop supply really nicely. Can I assign some construction? That would be handy. Yep, have them assigned. Right, there we go, that works for me. Hope we can make that work. So at the moment then, we are really just trying to hem them in over here. Actually, speaking of that, we need to increase the supply priority over here. Let's bring it up to 4. Start to repair these, especially rail yard. Heavy industry. Okay. Right. Panther G's. There's a little bit of damage here in Berlin. Need that repaired immediately. West Berlin, Best Berlin. What I love is the fact that we have these actual flak towers. Like 128mm flak. God damn. Huge, huge amount of flak. Or caliber of flak. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. See how things go. So we have beefed up here. Can I get anything extra? Oh, we can get some... Oh, okay. Crash landed, however. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's not do that. That wasn't a good idea. But this is what I love. I love the fact of details like that in War in the West over War in the East. And such as like if you have a unit on an airfield, you do get like practically all of the supply, rather than it being dropped and getting only a certain amount. So that's pretty damn cool. Red reserves. Yep, that'll have to do for the moment. And not much to do on the Italian front. Okay, so we'll go ahead, we'll see how this works out for us, and we'll go forward from there. Morale is intermediate. But now that we've actually flown some supplies in there, we've assigned a hell of a lot more support that I swear I had. I don't know, I can't believe it's turned off. That was so strange. I'm used to just being on. Anyway, we're still holding on. And we should hold on a heck of a lot better now that we actually have all those extra support units. And I mean, that first SS headquarters has really swelled dramatically in size. I mean, there's a lot there. I mean, over 1,000 guns, 50,000 personnel, a couple hundred armoured vehicles. Yeah, we're gonna have a hell of a lot better time holding, or a lot of easier time. Which is good, considering the gigantic amount of forces raid against us. Okay. But the fact that we've added a lot of flak into this area over here is going to be quite nice. Considering the allies do have a tendency to try to bomb us. I really do like the fact that you can actually use heavy flak like that. The fact that it actually is used in the ground war as well. I mean, the tank destroyer versions are, well, it's basically the same gun, but they're like, I don't know, it might not be the same gun. There might have been a modified version of it that was designed specifically, or at least modified specifically to be easier to use in a urban, or just in a close proximity fight, really. Yep, flak is claiming a lot of victims. However, air combat is claiming some of our own claims. Allies obviously enjoying a massive advantage in supplies and just in general logistics here. But we still have them penned in the content in Peninsula, which is fantastic. It means I can keep them bottled up for the moment. And the fact is, we're only dealing with so many forces rather than entire armies, as they can only have like 3 units on each hex. Which is fantastic. That combat width is a bitch. Isn't for me though. Works wonders for me. As I can have my best units on the front line, I can have the units behind acting as reserves. I mean, the enemy forces could actually have their men in reserve as well. So it's not all sunshine and lollipops and rainbows everywhere. I mean, their reconnaissance isn't exactly fantastic over here. Some slight flights over Paris. Right, okay, so they actually might be lacking on this 7th day. So I believe they require 32k and they only have 27k. Though I'm not entirely sure. I think 503k is how much they actually have in total. It's a little bit different to how it is in 1v, so I'm kind of a little bit more used to 1 in the East than I am to 1 in the West. Though, frankly, with 1 in the West, 1 in the East 2 coming out in time, I can't wait for that, by the way. Then I will have to get used to it, as it will use the air system and logistical system. Pretty much identical to 1 in the West, though probably more updated, which is going to be amazing. I cannot wait for that. Right. Yeah, look at the size of their headquarters. Huge. I hope one day to be able to drive them into the ocean, into the English Channel. And then, frankly, I'd be able to deal with Operation Dragoon, maybe try and push them back out of Italy. I doubt it, honestly. Right, this one's going to be painful. You can see that we've lost a lot of planes already, due to the fact that they're just simply outnumbered to all hell. So I should have listened to my own advice, and yeah, okay, we were pushed back there. That's really, 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 really bad. I should have assigned more support. Though whether they are able to actually cross the river is another question. Okay. Hold the line. Please, hold that line. Okay, yep, horrific losses on the allies there. So we are seeing some of their forces. Yeah, they have practically no chance of breaking through. Ah, now they're coming for me over here. Okay. Good thing I didn't move then. Yep, hold him then. That's fantastic. Hold. There we go. Now this is it. They don't have an infinite number of men over here, and they're going to find it very difficult. So by us taking the defensive, we might be able to just overwhelm them through attrition. Yeah, I just don't have anywhere near enough planes for Italy. We're just completely... Yeah, that's it. We don't have anything anywhere near the amount of air superiority that we need. Okay. Hold. Okay, we held. Honestly, I need to retake that position because there's not really anywhere else where the river works in our favour, such as this here. And frankly, the terrain widens. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, that was just barely held. Can they do it again? We need to deal with dragoons so I can actually bring reinforcements back to this line here. Barely. Okay. Yes, oh, right, yes, thankfully. Thankfully, they were unable to cross the river Tavere. Taveri. Which is amazing. That means I can retake that position. And the possible crisis there is forestalled for the moment. But yeah, the allies do have absolutely overwhelming area supremacy. It's something I just can't challenge. I just do not have enough planes. And the Luftwaffe is just not large enough. And I don't think it's really worthwhile. Right. But the good news is that we have actually rectified the situation, so each headquarters should receive something in the way of support. Now, we did lose a lot of men there, but the Allies lost more AFVs than we did, that's good to see. Air losses continue to exceed ours quite a lot. Let's see, destroyed units. So, we've taken quite a few losses, but then again, we have inflicted some upon the Allies, so that's decent enough. Yeah, took out 2 infantry divisions, an airborne division, airborne brigades, airborne regiments, and anti-air battalions. Well, they've mostly taken out our air bases and fortified positions. Some regiments. Nothing larger than regiments, really. So that's decent for us. At least that's something that we can shout about. Yeah, well, you can see here our defensive positions really have increased. And we've gained our offensive ability back then. So what we shall do then is try to resupply them. Try and get as much as we can. And then what we need to do is just try to throw overwhelming force to this pocket here. It's going to be difficult because it's absolutely bloody well dug into all living hell. But then again, so are we. We're digging in as well, so that's good news. That's good news. I'm going to build the airfield here so I can get supplies flown in directly. Have them sorted out. But yes, over here we could choke the life out of Operation Dragoon. They've not really been able to move too fast. They still do have 2 Free French mobile divisions, or armoured divisions I should say. But yeah, they're going to find it very difficult to be able to move. Here, not so much, but we still do have 12 defensive rating, which is fantastic. We do have this artillery in reserve, which is nice. I mean, I could have that potentially on the unit, where at least those men would be factored in, but I'd rather have them use their guns. Okay. At least we now can have these men assigned. I do need to mobilize them. Okay, so they're not going to be much use. They do gain that defensive bonus, that's decent enough. Okay. We did hold out here. That's good. I could do with moving the other forces in, as obviously we are going to be dealing against these bloody Free French divisions and their armour, which is going to be difficult to really handle. We got very, very lucky here. The fact that the zone of control is being projected and the river crossing, along with them actually having to fight their way across, was also that division. So they were not able to make use of it. Oh, I have some New Zealanders over here. Okay. But yeah, that worked out fairly well. I mean, this is a really nice defensive position. I will have to reinforce it with a few more men, however. Though that one's going to be easier said than done, in all honesty. But we still hold on. We still have a long way to go before the Allies even come anywhere close to breaking Italy. Well, I say that. It's practically broken anyway. At least in Normandy we still hold on yet. And we do have some actual offensive abilities again. That's lovely. Yep. These forces need to build up their amount of supplies, like these forces over here that are low on supplies, so we need to get those flown in. That airfield will take not that long at all, actually. Okay, so another turn. We'll actually have an airfield there, that's fantastic. So it's taken about, it'll take just over a week for the airfield to be built, which is good news. So then at least I can have my headquarters there, we can land all that supply in there, and so we can get all of that rolling, instead of having to rely upon the actual rail network, which is really over capacity. It's definitely over... Yeah, it's difficult. I'm very glad that we did get to retake that rail, which is actually still broken at the moment. I would love to fix that, but I need to actually have men working on it to fix it. So yeah. I mean, the rails across the Reich are just generally overburdened. More or less all of them. But there's not much I can do about that. We do need these supplies. Okay, did we gain anything in terms of reinforcement this turn? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, goddamn yeah. Right, some further Volksgrenadier regiments, divisions. Another Panzer Brigade. Awesome. Yep, another one over here too. Yeah. Okay. So, I think we need to deal with Operation Dragoon. Then again, I could do with sending reinforcements to Italy. So I think we'll see what we can do. Maybe send a Volksgrenadier division or two to Italy. But this is rather dangerous. But I feel I can hold against it. We do have a lot of force that we were able to pull out of our arses and assemble down here. Which is shocking, really. I didn't think I had anywhere near that amount. And the fact that we've not had to reduce ourselves in the north is really good. Okay. Yep, support level 1, so we actually have things assigned. That's good. That's really good. That means that we've increased our strength all over, and it will generally help us out quite nicely. Alright, how's the east? Not bad actually. Don't need that many divisions. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, we still have more than we need, that's good. Oh, we have some Brandenburgers. Where are they? I just saw some Brandenburgers. I'm sure I just saw some Brandenburgers. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the Brandenburg Volksjäger Regiment. Those guys are incredible. Basically, the Brandenburgers in the east would wear the enemy's uniforms, or like Russian uniforms, and they would generally try to infiltrate into the enemy's position, so like try to get behind their lines, and then before the enemy realized what the hell was going on, they would attack and try to secure objectives like bridges and etc. Though it was incredibly dangerous. It was either they succeeded or they failed and everybody was killed. That was legitimately how it went. There was also a chance that they would be killed by friendly forces due to them wearing enemy uniforms, so it was definitely a incredibly dangerous position to really be in. What did we receive in terms of air reinforcements? We did gain another SS Corps. That's pretty sweet. I could try to organize the Northern forces now. More AA. That's really cool. Okay, air units. Some of those. Ooh, more jets. They will be withdrawn soon enough. What do we have then in the first SS headquarters? Not too much. Yeah, you can see they're really overburdened. So where is that new headquarters? Because frankly, I need to get it out there. Okay. Don't know if I'll be able to get you over there, but we'll try. Either way, our defenders are holding their ground for the moment. And the allies really have to throw a lot at them to get through. And thankfully, these positions we can continue to dig in. It has taken time to do it, but it will happen. Which is good news. So, yes, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this so far. And do let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you agree with the strategy of trying to choke the life out of the allies over here? As I feel that we could potentially force them to destroy themselves through the attacks. And if I could try to get them into bad positions, try and flank and encircle and destroy them. Italy, we are really kind of finding it difficult to hold on due to the sheer amount of allied forces there. Let's take a look here. So we have about 2.8 million men. The Allies, well, Britain has 1.42, so 1,428,000 men. The USA has 1,827,000 men. We can see here Britain, 15,000 guns. The USA, 16,000. The British, 3,237 armed fighter vehicles. They're losing quite a lot in Italy, actually. The US, 5,389. A lot of planes. Far, far more planes than I can ever hope to deal with. The Western Allies, so the rest of the Allies, so the Commonwealth, plus obviously allies and governments in exile. About 537,000 troops, about 5,000 guns, 2,600 armored fighter vehicles, and just over 1,000 planes. Okay. So, we have von Rundstedt in charge of OB West. Under von Rundstedt we have General Field Marshal Owen Rommel as commander of Army Group B, which is pretty much the largest one there is in the West. You can take a look at that in our headquarters. Here we go. Right HQs. Let's remove high commands. Remove, yeah, okay. Right, yes, we can see here. OB West, obviously large, but Army Group B has 793,000 men, 8,453 guns, 1,896 armored fighter vehicles. Honestly, we're nowhere near enough. Surprisingly, you're able to deal with that. I imagine that's due to that him being a good leader. He wasn't superb. He wasn't amazing. Well, I mean, he was a good commander. He was a very good commander. But very, very reckless. The fact that it would outstrip his own logistical supply. Yeah, I mean, sure, he would pull off these massive maneuvers, but it's debatable, really. It's debatable. So yes, until next time, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye for now. See you all very soon in the future.